I got asked how to sew on the sewing machine without cutting your bundles, so I'm going to show you in this video. So here's why it's important to draw your guidelines. If we're going to cut the weft, we would have continued sewing on the same line and then cut at the end. Since we're not doing that, we're going to slide to the new line. This means your stitch would end on the new line. You want to back stitch to make sure that your weft is secure. Then you're going to turn the cap to the other side. So now I'm working on the right side. I'm going to turn so that I'm working on the left side. At this point, you should ensure that you're not cutting the thread. You're gonna continue sewing seamlessly, so there's no need to cut. You would flip your weft to start sewing on the new line. Put your clamp down and then you start to sew. Make sure to back stitch at the beginning and end of every line. Now note that it is almost impossible to not cut your weft. I mean, at some point you would have to. Sometimes, depending on how full the wig is, eventually you would have to cut the weft. However, this method is good because it helps to reduce the probability of shedding. Cutting the weft at every end would increase the probability of shedding. Flipping the weft would reduce the probability of shedding. So as much as you can, hold yourself from cutting the weft until you have to.